How do you feel Canada is viewed by other nations?
I like to think that we're viewed as a friendly nation, a nation that is, for the most part, inclusive. We certainly have our issues, but I believe that we're seen as a progressive nation that is doing its best to help other nations in their struggles.
Oh, I think people like Canada in a lot of ways, you know. And there's always people coming, immigrate to Canada, and that's a good thing. It makes our diversity richer.
I think a good country, a fair country, reasonable. I mean, we got big provinces, large. Envious is the thing I come up with, being to different countries in the world and seeing firsthand.
We used to be viewed as peacekeepers, but I think now Trudeau has made some gaffes culturally, kind of gone maybe a bit overboard, trying to make people like Canadians, and it's come off as kind of silly and just a bit too much.
My family is from Japan, and they always talk about how nice and how privileged we are to live in such a nice country. And yeah, from me, I also grew up in Japan some of my life, and yeah, I think it's just great to live out here.
I think people think we're really nice.
Yeah.
Which we are.
With a little envy, I think, because we're a fairly peaceful lot. We don't go around making misery for our neighbors. We're fairly easygoing, we're cooperative, and we're kind of basically a peaceful people amongst ourselves and nationally.
Yeah, generally speaking, people view it as a pretty good place. It's usually in comparison to the States, though.
I think Canada has a very good reputation around the world because we help out people, and my son being in the armed forces, he's been helping out a lot.
Yeah.
So, I think we have a good reputation all around. Something to be envied.
We're Canada, man. We're chill. We're awesome. I think we have a really good reputation on the grand spectrum of everything, for sure.
I don't know that other nations think about us all that much. I don't know. I think that maybe we've got a bit of a national inferiority complex about that. So, I mean, I'm not sure.
Sometimes I don't think we're taken that seriously, and then sometimes I think we are taken seriously as a nation, democracy, and certainly dealing with our issues.
I think everybody loves Canada. It's a peaceful place. We're loved. I think we are all around the world. And I've traveled a lot, so I know that.
I think Canada is unfortunately perceived to be rather insignificant internationally. I don't think we have an economy that is strong enough to influence. I don't think we have a military strong enough to influence. I don't think we have enough out there as Canadians that we should have. Personally, I don't think so.
The way that people look at us changed a lot when there was the reveal of the children in Secwepemc. We have often been thought of as peacekeepers and nice and polite, and while to an extent that there are parts of Canadian culture that are that way, we are also a nation of colonialism.
It's interesting. I think with the convoys, our image has kind of changed, and you always hear the oh, we're so nice, but I think maybe with the convoys and COVID, people maybe are looking at us a little differently.
We are one of the leaders in amongst the nations of the world. We really are. The challenge that we have, I think, in some ways, is that we're relatively small and relatively underfinanced, really, to be sitting at the table with the big guys. So our economy is robust, but it's pretty small compared to that of the U.S., China, USSR, or even Japan. So, we're there. We have a seat at the table. We're known for our diplomacy, but I think also we need to be able to, if we make commitments, we need to be able to fulfill them.